morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you guys catch this video. My name is Josh, and today we're going to talk about scams, more particularly towards how people are scamming immigrants just to get a dollar up in this country. It's the land of the free, but honestly, I think it's changed to the land of the scammers. So federal authorities have charged Fatima DeMaria, 65, of Lincoln University, Pennsylvania, the owner and operator of Immigration Matters Legal Services in Oxford, Pennsylvania, with orchestrating a multi-year immigration fraud scheme. DeMaria allegedly misrepresented herself as a licensed immigration attorney or accredited representative, charged undocumented immigrants thousands of dollars for bogus legal services, and submitted fraudulent asylum applications to secure work authorization. Basically, why I got that is, again, people are coming down here for a better life, and they're getting scams. DeMaria began marketing her services in late 2021, advertising that she could assist clients with obtaining employment authorization documents or work permits, even though she was neither licensed to practice law or accredited by the Executive Office for Immigration Review to represent individuals in immigration proceedings. She claimed expertise in securing lawful status for undocumented individuals willing to pay for assistance. Now, clients paid approximately $6,000 to $9,000 per individual, but she wasn't able. She gave a discount of $12,000 to $15,000 per couples, purportedly for legitimate legal representation. You see how these scammers do? They got that mouthpiece, I swear. Multiple clients were allegedly unaware of the serious red flags. According to authorities, DeMaria secretly filed out Form I-589 asylum applications on their behalf without their consent, falsely asserting they were seeking asylum based on political or torture. In reality, none had provided relevant facts or qualified for those asylum categories. So, regardless of where they came from, at the end of the day, they got scammed. Now, in December 2021, the federal investigator said DeMaria began preparing and submitting the fraudulent asylum applications to U.S. citizens and immigration services. She alleged affixed client signatures on the forms under penalty of perjury, certifying the truthfulness of false statements, despite clients having no knowledge of the application consents. I don't believe y'all at all. No, y'all knew. Y'all just say, hey, I pay you, take care of it. Because if you pay somebody $6,000 to $9,000, you don't want to speak to them. I'm like, do your job and talk to me when it's done. You guys, it didn't matter how it got done. Just wanted to get done. By July 2024, investigations revealed the full scope of the misconduct. Clients alleged they were not informed that DeMaria's strategy for securing work permits involved filing asylum applications that were baseless and could lead to removal proceedings if denied by the U.S. Citizens and Immigration Services. They were never apprised that such filings could jeopardize future immigration benefit. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, but I'm just saying, no more people will be like, okay, she got caught. She stole money from us, so I'm gonna throw her under the bus. On July 31st of 2025, the U.S. Attorney David McCaff publicly announced the indictment charging DeMaria with 8 counts of asylum fraud and 8 counts of mail fraud. You know, it'd be kind of the irony if she came here and she came here as an immigrant and then became a citizen, and then she got charged with asylum fraud. Oh my God. Mail fraud too? Jesus, okay. She is accused of falsifying, representing her as an immigrant attorney, knowing, submitting false or frivolous asylum application on behalf of clients, and concealing the risk of removal. So it seemed like misrepresenting yourself as a lawyer don't have that much of a fraud charge to it. I'm just saying, under the indictment, if convicted, DeMaria faced a statutory maximum of 240 years in prison. Damn. and a $4 million fine. How much did she make? Because I've seen cases where these companies scam people out of millions and billions of dollars, but they only get like a $250,000 fine. Like, this seems a bit excessive. Like, how much did she actually make? If she made $4 million, that's fine. But if she didn't make that, y'all wrong. Because she in jail now. Like, you kind of destroyed her livelihood. So y'all actually want her to get this back, or are you just trying to make an example? Which I don't agree with that example part. You're gonna let me be a sacrifice because, yeah, I don't know about you, attorney generals. The government is also seeking forfeiture of at least $1 million in alleged criminal proceeds. Okay, so she got $4 million if she's convicted. This is all allegedly. And then the government is also seeking an additional $1 million. See, this is what I'm talking about, $5 million. Did she make $5 million? Prosecutors decided that clients paid in cash or via peer-to-peer transactions, and hundreds of thousands of dollars of proceeds were withdrawn from casino. So she had fun. Like, 65 years old, y'all. It don't ever stop. The case is being pursued by the Assistant U.S. Attorney General, Sarah Salo, and Elin Castayeger. I'm just gonna put the names up there. With investigation support from the FBI, Homeland Security, U.S. Postal Inspection Services, USCIS, which is the immigration people, and the Diplomatic Security Services, I never even heard of them, and the Coastal Guard Investigation Service. I mean, wait, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on. 1, FBI, Homeland Security, U.S. Postal Service Inspection Services, the immigration people, Diplomatic Security Services, and the Coastal Guard. You got 6 agencies on your ass, and you got 2 assistant attorney generals. Do y'all see why this is not a good idea? And, like, your life got ruined, and these people are just going to work. Like, come on. Authorities continue to reach out for additional victims and witnesses. It's over, Maria. So, it's a very, very tragic story because I didn't hear any restitution, but this is an ongoing case. I do hope these immigrants, I wish them the best because they were come over here for a better life, regardless how you feel about them coming over here in the first place. They got scammed, and it wasn't just of hundreds of dollars, it was thousands of dollars. I also kind of do want to know what did she make? Like, what was her net profit? Yeah, that's $5 million, $4 million in fine if convicted, and $1 million from the government of forfeiture. How much did she make? And that kind of tells you, if you're going to commit fraud or a scam, do it as a company, just so you get a net profit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, as far as like if you're an immigrant coming to the United States and you want to avoid being scammed by a false lawyer, I believe a lot of states, counties have like where you can verify people's credentials. And also, if they're not putting their credentials out there, you want to kind of second guess what's your work history, stuff like that. Because you're coming to a foreign land, it's very different here than in a lot of countries. We have a lot of agencies that help run our overall government. So there's always ways to verify when it comes to America, because America wants this dollar. Like Uncle Sam said, I want your money. But that's it for the story today. It's very unfortunate. Maria, I hope you go to jail because you're scamming people unjustly, unprovoked. So, and also when you commit fraud, everything you send out to people, it's being documented somewhere. They have 5+ different agencies working on this. And I'm pretty sure they say, hey, you got this filing paper document? Yeah, we got that. Here you go, here you go, here you go. Everything is documented. Everything is tracked to your cell phone, to everything. So I will give you props because you use the cash payments instead of doing like Cash App, Venmo, that kind of stuff. So it doesn't show on your bank statements. So that was smart of you, but yeah, tragic. All right, until next time, you guys, be safe, avoid these scams, because that's all America is now, scams.